Aujourd'hui, il vit en Californie. Il est professionnel depuis 5 ans, 32 combats, 29 victoires, 16 avant la limite et 3 défaites. Il a battu Jorge, il a battu Jorge, il a battu Tom Curry, il a battu René Jaco, il a battu les plus grands. Il est champion du monde en titre de la catégorie des super welter, version WBC depuis le 31 mars 1990, l'Américain Terry Norris.
Norris having his second fight in France. Fought René Jacot over here in Annecy in July of last year. That was once again for the title that he defends tonight. Carried aloft the WBC super welterweight belt. Oh, tonight catching hairstyle.
En l'honneur de Jorge Castro, le challenger, l'hymne national argentin.
We've got two MCs in the ring tonight, and they cue them between them the Argentinian national anthem. Referee Joe Cortez from the United States, and the judges who will all score: Chuck Jampa from the States, Giuseppe Ferrari from Italy, and Alfred Assaro of France. This is 12 rounds for the WBC Super Welterweight World Championship. Terry Norris in the white trunks defends against Jorge Castro in the white with the sky blue trim. Round one.
Castro's going to do what he always does, just come hunting for you.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for Castro.
No, typical Argentinian. No fancy dans in Argentina. The only one that was a real boxer was the one of the all-time great middleweights, and it was Carlos Monzon.
Yes, Carlos Monzon, for my money, one of the top 3 middleweight post-war champions. Truly great fighter. I had the privilege of seeing him box in Buenos Aires. Experience I'll never forget. And he's inspired a generation of young fighters like this, and Castro having a bright opening minute.
Norris just sizing him up, taking it easy. Watching for those openings. Ooh, wicked fast punches from Norris. This guy, if he's a typical Argentinian, can take shots. These guys are tough as teak. Good right hand from Norris, fast hands. Look at how accurate he is.
And Castro hanging his chin up. Could be dangerous to do that, a man like Norris.
Absolutely. Norris's accuracy has always been one of his best assets. He really hits a target, and he hits it fast and often. Norris taking the fight to Castro. Unusual for Castro to have to go back. But Norris is pushing him back. He's looking to get this fight over and done with nice and early. Defend yourself at all times. This guy will hit you anywhere. Norris pushing him back, really wanting to have a war with this guy.
Yeah. Well, Castro, never been stopped. But we know that Terry Norris has been stopped. Julian Jackson flattened him in 2 rounds. Then again, Julian Jackson does that to most people.
Yeah, Julian Jackson's the most dangerous puncher out there that I've seen for a long time. Middleweight division and light middle. Come to the close of the round here. Good big round for Norris. Had a real go.
Joe Hernandez knocked him out in a round back in May.
Watch what
Bit another man, Eklef Hajala.
Watch what Castro does on the ropes, Dave. You see how good he is at avoiding punches, pulls back, slips from side to side. And Norris really teeing off there, putting everything into those shots. And Castro just slipping out of the way. Good observancy, built-in radar, can really avoid the punches very well. For how much longer?
Round 2 then. Here at the Palais des Omnisports, Bercy. Watching the 3rd world title fight tonight. We've had wins so far for Victor Cordoba, WBA super middle, Anatlet Wamba, WBC cruiserweight. Terry Norris, the first American fighter in action tonight, the only American fighter in action so far. His brother, Orlin Norris, scheduled to follow him.
Norris really digging those punches in. They're all sent home with lots of authority. He's digging his heels and he's really letting the shots go here. There's no feeling out with these punches.
Well, any 24-year-old who can have over 70 fights as Castro has, you've got to be tough.
Yeah, well, we know they're tough in Argentina, but this guy has had an incredibly active career. He's been, look at how good he fights on the ropes there now. Norris might not be wise in these early rounds to start dishing it out, pushing him back to the ropes. It's not Norris' typical fight. He normally likes to outbox his opponent. Norris really wants to have a war here.
And Joe Cortez breaks him up.
Good right hand from Castro.
Well, Norris maybe doing him a favour coming in so close, because Norris has got the height and reach of these two.
Yeah, he's really wearing this guy down. Maybe he's heard he doesn't like to train too hard. And he's decided that constant pressure will crack him. And I'll tell you what, that's what he's dishing out. He's really starting to throw punches and banging them in there. There's nothing easy, but oh, what a double up right hand.
Argentinian missing with a lot, and that is tiring, as any fighter will tell you. Norris looked to measure his shots.
This is a real war here.
Yeah, Norris quite happy to have a war, if that's the way Castro wants it.
He's definitely really steaming those punches, and he's banging really hard, Norris. Castro's taking him up to now, but I mean, they're really solid punches.
Last 10, and it's been a good round for the champion.
Ooh, nice and finished.
End of round 2. Here at the Palais des Omnisports.
Norris wants this to be remembered as the performance of the night, and I'll tell you, he's a lot to live up to. It's some great action here.
Yeah, we certainly have. Not least of which the fight that preceded this Victor Cordoba in an 11-round epic against the young Italian Vincenzo Nardiello. Cordoba on the brink of being stopped 2-3 times, but eventually just summoning up a true champion's bravery and strength and forcing the referee to intervene midway through the 11th round. Crowd didn't like it.
Close action here.
Absolutely right. Started round 3. Norris in the white outfit with the razzle-dazzle, the tassels on the boots, down the legs of the trunks, and Jorge Castro in the Argentinian national colours of white and sky blue.
Norris back in again, stalking the champion. Oh, good uppercut.
And Castro saying, no, you're not hurting me, which means yes, you are, and he comes back.
Clash of heads there.
Now I got the Argentinian corner next to us. And shouting at Castro, champion of the world, champion of the world.
Oh, look at that for speed, Norris. And variety, up and down.
Castro taking some good shots already.
Certainly has. Putting up a really good fight here. You have to say Norris is fighting the way he wants to fight. He wants it in close. It's ideal if Norris comes to him because he's got every chance he has of tagging him.
The crowd gasping at some of the firepower, and a good round of applause for both boys, which is nice to listen to.
These are heavy punches, I can tell you.
Both these characters have got a couple of good records. A lot of stoppages in their wins. Norris, 16 of his 29 by the short route. And Castro, 49 of his 68 wins by KO.
Norris is fighting much better when he lets Castro come to him because he can then pick him. He's got the speed, he can pick him off. Instead of pressurising him, so stay off him, let Castro open up and pull back and in again very quickly. Because when he comes close, he's getting tagged himself. Good right hand from him, but... Oh, good right from the Argentinian.
And Norris covering up.
Oh, good right hand again from Norris. This is an excellent round.
Not long left of this third round.
Oh, beautiful uppercut from the challenger. Oh.
Take the puck back, transfer your weight to the back foot. You continually have to work on your shot in order to improve on it. Finally, there's a new piece of hockey equipment that will actually help you improve your game.
The Fox 40 Power Puck is a new revolutionary way to accurately measure your shooting skills. After each shot, the Power Puck locks in the speed and power of that shot, your wrist shot, your snap shot, and your slap shot. Now you can measure your improvement. For only $14.95, you can be one of the first to own the Power Puck. Call 1-800-677-7693.
Using the ice pack in the back of the head there to keep him nice and cool, relaxed.
That's some good. This is good corner work.
Good corner work. Nice, cool and relaxed. I'm not saying too much to him. He knows what to do. Here's an example of... Oh, smash heads together there. Norris actually warned the referee about Castro's head. Unintentional.
Round 4. And credit where it's due to both WBC and WBA for appointing 3 excellent referees tonight, in the shape of Richard Steele, Stan Christodoulou and Joe Cortez, all of whom have done an absolutely first-class job.
Argentinian looked like he'd hurt his hand there. He shook his hand. Shook his hand out. He was frustrated that he'd actually missed Norris. Norris is doing the right thing, stalking him, or counter punching, not and picking his shots. Not just steaming in there and letting them go, because this suits Castro. He likes that. Well, boy, those are hard punches, I'll tell you.
And it's interesting that every time one of those big digs from Castro goes in, a little jig from Norris just to settle himself down again, because they are hurting. Take our word for it.
Norris should be sticking that jab out. That's the bread and butter punch. That's the one that does the damage.
That's the one that beat Ray Leonard. He didn't beat Ray Leonard by having a war with him. He beat him by out-jabbing him, out-thinking him.
Outspeeding him, too.
That's right.
That's what he's got. His best asset is his speed and his accuracy. He should be sticking that jab out with Castro instead of going looking for a war.
Oh, and a good combination.
Boy, can he punch, I'll tell you. Very impressive work there. Boy, he's loving this fight. Look at how quick that left hand is dished out.
Joe Cortez having a little look now at Castro. He's deceptive. He looks as though he's taking a lot of punishment in his hurt, and then he comes back with these
Well, he took
big
those
digs
on
to
his
the body.
He took those on his glove, you know. I mean, punches partially got
Yeah,
through.
a lot of them are still getting through, though, Barry.
Yeah.
And the crowd are really appreciating this.
What about that for a right
Oh,
hand?
what about it?
He's getting through there with the right in this round. Oh, good work from Norris.
That was right on the button.
Came up with that left hand.
Castro's got to get out that neutral corner off the ropes. But he should survive the round, because there indeed is the bell.
Right hand again from Terry Norris. Beautiful punches. Working the inside here. Left hook. Now watch that right hand. Poof. Very good round. Good work.
If you're watching this at home and wondering about your own scorecard, remember, punches to score points must be delivered with the knuckle part of the glove to the torso or the head. Punches that are taken on the arms or the gloves don't count. And 10 points for the winner of a round, 9 for the loser. If there's a knockdown, the loser of a round gets 8 points.
Norris going for the body now. Good change of tactics. Working the head for the last 4 rounds.
This is round 5. This WBC Super Welterweight title fight. Terry Norris defending his title against Jorge Castro of Argentina at the Palais des Omnisports, Bercy in Paris, France.
Oh, good left hook from Norris.
You start wondering just how many of these shots Castro can take, Barry.
Well, we know the Argentinians are normally very durable and tough.
Well, there's a limit to everybody's durability.
Exactly, he's got to continue his pounding from the start. But he hasn't once looked like he's been badly hurt.
No, that's absolutely right.
And a lot of those punches are actually taken on the gloves, half on the gloves. But Norris has landed with a couple of very thudding punches. But you have to say that he hasn't really shaken Castro.
Cuidado por adentro, cuidado por adentro.
Ahí va, che.
Once again, if either man's preparation has been at fault, they're going to be found out if this fight enters the later stages. Norris once again teeing off, but the Argentinian's defense really good. Norris not opening him up.
You watch Castro coming back now. See, a lot of those punches were taken on his gloves. They went to the body round, but
absolutely
the
right.
head were taken on his gloves.
And Norris thinking, hello, what have we got here? Inside the last minute of this round 5.
Vamos, Castro, vamos.
Norris is going to have to settle down here because this fight could go into the late rounds, but what a beautiful left uppercut. Oh, it's hurt here. Norris has him hurt. Beautiful left uppercut on the, as Castro went back. First time he's really hurt Castro.
And he really did hurt.
Oh, he has him in trouble here.
The Argentinian looks in serious trouble. Joe Cortez having a very close look. There's 30 seconds left of this round. Trying to fight his way out of it.
Coming fighting back. God, is he a durable and tough kid.
I thought he was gone then. Maybe he still is.
Well, if he is, he's looking
Oh, the crowd love it.
strong. What a bloody ride. Fantastic.
There's the bell. Wow. Oh, this is one tough guy, this.
Yeah, Castro looked really badly hurt at the end of the round.
Joe Cortez went over and had a word with him just then.
Well, you see, you've got to ask yourself, was he actually trying to lure Terry Norris into a false sense of security, or was he badly hurt? I think he was hurt. Left uppercut, lifted his head right up on the way back. That wasn't the shot.
No doubt in my mind he was hurt.
Beautiful combination. And Norris really went to turn on him then. But he finished the round so strong, you know. There's another one of those left uppercuts. This guy Norris has got a wonderful variety.
Round 6. Scheduled for 12. Now really, Castro wants to... It's against his nature, wants to jab and move this round, let his head clear, stay out of trouble, but I doubt whether he will.
Well, the other way of taking a breather is to pressurize. To pressurize Terry Norris. The best means of defense is attack. Keep the pressure on him and take a breather. Just watch out for those counter punches, but we've got the same pattern again. Norris jabbing his way forward, just watching for the opening. Castro's quick at getting those hands up to block a lot of Norris's punches.
But you do start getting the feeling that he might not have too much left in the tank.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether Norris actually expected this fight to go so far, but certainly have a hard night's work here. This is a real toughie for him.
Castro just fighting the little flurries. But the flurries are getting fewer and far between.
He's taken a lot of sticks. Norris has really dished out a lot of punishment. But he's still well in this fight there. Look at the speed of those combinations from Norris. Aren't they so impressive to watch? Good uppercut from Castro. Norris taking a breather, just took it up and relaxed there. Yeah, now Castro's starting to lose his composure, flailing a bit.
Yes.
And look at how fast Norris still is. The speed of those combinations are so quick. Norris makes this guy stand out from the rest.
Norris is really starting to treat this as a training exercise now. A little grimace, whether of pain or frustration, I know not, from Castro. Inside the last 30 of this round 6. But let it be said, there's been no count yet. And it looks as though Castro has gone on up the round.
This is an attack from from Castro. But look how relaxed Norris is. Pulled that right hand up just to block it. Took them down and stopped the body punches. See, and he stopped. The one punch he stopped in that combination was the uppercut. The vast majority of them were all blocked. He's just slowly picking away at this guy. He's doing a real good job.
Well then, 6 rounds to go of this scheduled 12-rounder for the WBC Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Terry Norris defending against Jorge Castro at the Palais des Omnisports in Bercy. Hard on the heels of Victor Cordoba's win against Vincenzo Nardiello, and prior to that, Anaclet Wamba, an 11th round victory over Massimiliano Duran. 2 wonderful title fights we've already seen, and this isn't bad either. We've had 6 great rounds. This is round 7. 6 to go.
Yeah, I mean, Norris is well ahead here. He's got to give Castro a couple of rounds, but Norris has just slowly picked away here. Look what he's doing on the inside. See how relaxed he is. He's just blocking. Most of Castro's punches are sliding over his head, keeping his hands up. And he's picking. Look at how cute he is and how observant he is. He's like his eyes never leave Castro's forehead.
Now, consummate pro. It's interesting, the 2 rounds that you've scored to Castro, I've scored level. So at the moment, I've given 4 rounds Norris, 2 level, and none to Castro. I think we're both agreed Norris is ahead, though.
Absolutely, no doubt about that.
Just the fact that he's ahead isn't in doubt. The only question is, how far is Terry Norris, the reigning world champion in Campo, California? How far is he ahead on the scorecard of the 3 judges? From the States, from Italy, and from France.
Castro slowing down again, just using that jab, flicking it, taking a breather. Norris's speed, that's what's running this fight, because he's able to get off those punches much quicker and get out of the way.
Well, it's almost becoming a matter of professional pride now for Jorge Castro to maybe survive the full 12-round trip. I have my doubts as to whether he can, though.
I don't know how much more of the stick he can take. Norris is really hurt
I'm sure he could go on taking it all night. It's a question maybe of how much Joe Cortez will let him take. But again, you've got to say there hasn't been a knockdown yet, and apart from once briefly in the 4th round, he's never looked really in too much trouble.
Absolutely. Another good round for Norris. But
absolutely. The round draws to a close. Once again, you can say that Castro survived it, but Norris won it. Well, Barry, if you were in this man's corner now, what sort of advice would you be giving him?
What can you say when you're fighting someone like Terry Norris? My advice would be to him just to keep in close, get close to him. That's the only way he hopes of winning, is to get close to him.
And work to the body?
Work to the body and the head, and hope to get an opening, because at the moment he's backing up all the time. He should be coming forward. That's his best way of fighting is to come forward, not to back up, because that's what Norris wants him to do, is to back up and tee off on him.
For Terry Norris, the advice would be more of the same.
Just keep on doing what he's doing. Doing a fabulous job.
Yeah, a real professional job for Terry Norris. It's a view from our overhead camera.
Oh, good left hook. Just a flash of a slow-mo there.
I must admit, it's my first pleasure of seeing Terry Norris actually boxing in the flesh. I commentated on his fight with Ray Leonard off tape, but my first view of him, real live as it were, and I'm very, very impressed with what I see. What about you, Barry?
Absolutely fabulous. His hand speed is phenomenal, and his variety is great too. I think if he wants to stop this guy inside the distance, he needs to work on the body too. There's a beautiful right hand. Look at how Castro's legs shook as he went and took a few steps backwards.
We're in the 8th round here at the Palais des Omnisports, and it may not go on too much longer. And every time you think that Castro is on the brink of serious trouble, he dredges something up from somewhere. Brave man. Joe Cortez keeping a very close watching brief on this.
Norris on the inside there, just keeping his hands high, keeping his eyes right pinned on Castro, just watching everything he's doing, keeping those hands up. Every single one of those punches just hit him on the side of the glove. And he was right in there, guns blazing.
He's never been stopped, Castro, but this might just be the first occasion.
He's really looking tired, he's really fatigued. He's taken on an enormous amount of punishment. And you just wonder how much more he can take. Those uppercuts are the ones that are really hurting him. Norris's left uppercut has been absolutely a marvel to watch.
And some compassionate people in the crowd starting to whistle now.
Oh, what a right hand from Castro. Look at that for a right hand. Really hurt the champion.
He certainly did. And that's why I don't think Joe Cortez is going to think about stopping it just yet.
He's hurt the champion with that right hand.
He really did.
This guy is so courageous. What a fighter. What a courageous fighter.
And Norris once again trying to do a job on him.
Thank you, Terry.
Don't know whether you heard that shout to Norris. Take him, Terry. Well, he's trying his best. But once again, Castro makes it through another round.
Combination to throw. Norris knows them all.
And while you were watching those slow-mos, Joe Cortez came over and just checked. But when you see him looking there, he looks okay.
Yeah, he can look okay on the outside, but this kid's taking an enormous pounding, and I don't know.
Round 9, Terry Norris, streets and streets ahead against this brave Argentinian boy, Jorge Castro from Caleta, Olivia in Argentina. That's a slip, no knockdown, just a slip.
Water in, he was hit with a left hook, but
Joe Cortez called the timeout. And now, before the start of this fight, Joe Cortez came over to the corner because there was a lot of water. This was the Nardiello corner and the Massimiliano Duran corner.
He was hit with a left hook here, watch now. So,
yeah, no, just on the shoulder, just on the shoulder.
It didn't actually make contact, no. Correction.
Cortez came over, wanted the water cleared up, wasn't done. There's been more water thrown onto Castro to revive him, and there's a sort of rubberized mat in those corners.
Absolutely, it's like abseiling over a wet ground.
Absolutely, that's what he slipped on.
A motor car.
That's what he slipped on.
So Terry getting on his toes.
Now, Castro taking advantage of that extra little breather.
Norris getting on a jab again, snapping Castro's head back. Now, one of those punches actually made contact, not one of them.
And To add insult to injury, Joe Cortez told Norris to keep his punches up. Here comes Castro, coming roaring back.
This is what he's got to do.
This is about his best round so far. Oh, he tried the right uppercut. Well short.
Oh, beautiful left hook from Norris. What a tough kick. What a tough kick there.
I'm giving him this round. He's taking this round.
Oh, beautiful
well turned.
Fabulous.
Last 30.
Oh, good left hook from Norris. That hit the challenger right on the chin there. Good shot.
Once again, Castro on the ropes. Desperately trying to fight his way off. As the bell goes. I'd have to say I'd give Jorge Castro at least a share of that round, and maybe even the round itself. That was a good round for him, and he hurt Norris with one or two good, hard, crisp shots there.
Yeah, but the champion finished just like it was. Finished really well.
Just like he started, yeah, finished all the other rounds. Well, we have 3 rounds to go, 10, 11, and 12 of this scheduled 12-rounder for the WBC Super Welter title. Terry Norris.
Good right
once
hand
on the receiving end.
Good right hand on the inside there, and just that last right hand just clipped him. I'll tell you what, Terry Norris has had one hell of a workout here tonight. He didn't expect this guy to last so long.
Well, Terry Norris didn't expect Jorge Castro to be such a tough opponent.
Look at the way he slipped him in the corner there.
Didn't expect Vincenzo Nardiello to be tough, and well, Anaclet Wamba and Massimiliano Duran, they know each other well. They had their 3rd meeting tonight, and Wamba won it. Round 10, David Brenner, Barry McGuigan with you at the Palais des Omnisports in Bercy, in southeastern Paris. Each time we say to ourselves, Barry, well, I wonder how much more he's got in the tank. He can't have any more. Castro surprises us. He comes back.
Yeah, he's young. He's 24 years old.
But with over 70 fights.
Yeah, but he's young. That's the thing. He's durable. He's tough. He's a typical Argentinian. He can take unsurmountable amounts of punches, and yet he comes firing back. Look, every time he's hurt here, he's gritting his teeth and just bombing back in there. This guy will surprise you. He could last to the very last bell and still be dangerous. Norris is putting on a real display here. He's just boxing, he's punching, he's done everything that's been asked of him. Turned the guy in the corner.
I'm not sure whether Norris might mentally have settled for a points win now.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, you've got to accept that some guys are going to take you the full haul and going to give you a real fight. That's what being the champion's all about.
Well, this boy Castro has already gone further than Donald Curry, and that in itself is no mean achievement against Terry Norris. Don Curry only lasted 8 rounds back in June. I was at Palm Springs out in California.
Oh, beautiful right hand.
And a little grimace of pain comes over Castro's face there.
Been hurt again now with the right hand. Norris really teeing off on him and hurting him. Hurt him more in this round than he has done throughout the fight.
It's a sort of fight that you half wish that for his own sake his corner might pull him out. Because I don't think he's going to win. I can't see him stopping Norris.
He has to knock Norris out to win.
Yeah.
But he's still in there throwing punches, and you can't pull him out. It's a world title fight there.
Yes, that's true, Barry, that's true.
It's his big chance. And the pace at which this fight started clearly could not have been maintained, and Norris really using it as an extended sparring session now, because Castro has
very little left, the occasional flurry. He's capable of landing the odd big shot, but nothing to cause the world champion any sort of real discomfort at all.
Take the puck back, transfer your weight to the back foot. You continually have to work on your shot in order.
Castro's corner here. Some form of smelling salts, are they? I didn't think they were allowed to be used anymore.
They're not.
Well, then they're breaking the law.
They are.
2 rounds to go. You know what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and come out swinging wild. Keep your hands up.
He's dropping. Norris corner. Maybe Sanchez. Joe Sayatovic. All in Norris Senior. Terry Orlin's dad, of course, and the local Frenchman, Jean-Pierre Menges. Argentinian corner already referring to their man in their encouragement to him as champion of the world. Well,
that's what he's got to do, Dave. And he did hurt Terry with a left hook there.
Let's not forget the 2 previous world title fights tonight have both ended in this round, the 11th. Oh, and he's hurt his leg, has he?
He hurt his arm. It looks hurt like
He's got a little bit of cramp in his legs. He's jigging up and down.
No, he hurt his right hand, Dave. Look at his hanging down by his side. Gets it up when Norris comes in, puncher in. He definitely looks like he hurt his right hand. Maybe we see a slow-mo of that at the end of the round. Hit Norris on the top of the head. What Norris has got, that's got to give him the encouragement to go in there and try and stop this fight now. And remember, the last 2 world title fights were stopped in the 11th. This looks like it's going to stop Terry.
Oh, this boy's tough. Argentinian corner going crazy. This could be the end. Norris, there's a purpose about him in this round. He's not wasted a punch yet.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown that right hand since. Definitely hurt the right hand.
The Castro right hand, useless almost. Caught it on the top of Terry Norris's head. 2/3 of the way through this, the 11th round, the penultimate round of this world title bout.
Battered fighter, he's got it all to do, and he's got nothing left to do it with. That's the problem.
That's about the long and the short of it.
Referee maybe could do him a favour and just stop this. He's taking an enormous hammer here.
Because Castro is being used for target practice now. And he's only got one hand.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Pulled it out of the bag.
Yeah, but it hurt him. He grimaced as he threw it.
Dropped it again.
Great point.
Vamos, vamos. ¡Una valla!
Well, there is one more round left. One more round separating Terry Norris from retaining his WBC Super Welterweight title here at the Palais des Omnisports.
The last round,
Bercy,
you got 3 minutes,
southeastern
just box
Paris.
the shit out of him. Got this fight, yeah, that's all he can
Because
do.
he must be
you boxing,
a
he
street
can't
ahead.
land on you. He's too slow.
Just try to beat him to
Left hooks and right hands. Everything going into that combination from Norris. That was closer to the end of the round there. That threw Castro in all sorts of trouble. Castro definitely hurt that right hand. Coming out for the last round. For the last round. Knock him out to win this fight.
Well, professional pride now is driving Jorge Castro. Professional pride to stand on his feet for 3 more minutes. And maybe, just maybe pull something out of the fire. He knows what he's got to do, and he's trying to do it.
This is one hell of a courageous performance by Castro.
Well, we know now why they call this boy the locomotive.
¡Vamos que se va! ¡Vamos que se va! ¡Vamos, negrita, vamos! ¡Vamos, negrita! ¡Vamos que se va! ¡Tírale, tírale, tírale!
2 minutos.
2 minutos, Jorge.
Last 2 minutes. The crowd watching spellbound as this real war of attrition reaches its climax. The Castro corner urging him forward for one last hurrah. Can he possibly do it? I don't think so.
He hasn't got a left on him. He's too tired. The lad, he's tried everything. He's just fighting a superior fighter.
Norris has won this by a sprint.
This has been an absolutely excellent performance by Norris. Boxing absolutely brilliant. Jorge Castro has to have a go here. Just sweep that big right hand over the top. Again, the left uppercut was the one that did the damage.
But I'm afraid bravery alone does not win world titles.
Look at how fast Norris's hands are, still as fast as lightning. This guy is an impressive champion, isn't he, Dave?
Very much so. Oh, it's all over now. There's no chance for Castro to salvage anything. The wild swings, no answer. We're now inside the last 10. There will be no stoppage, no knockout. This has gone the full distance.
What a fantastic fight. What a fabulous performance by Terry Norris, and what a courageous performance by Jorge Castro.
Well, we will get the
excellent fight.
Scoring of the 3 judges. Chuck Jampa from America, Giuseppe Ferrari from Italy, Alfred Assaro from France. For the record, I make it 119-113 Norris. And I don't think I'm being too unkind to Jorge Castro, Barry, with that verdict.
Yes, some of the rounds were close, but the vast majority of them were won by Terry Norris. Speed and boxing ability and just all-round class. What a superb fighter.
And Terry Norris goes round to take the well-earned applause from this capacity 15,000 crowd at the Palais des Omnisports in Bercy, a purpose-built facility. Well, sporting events and showbiz events. We've had circuses here, as well as boxing. Now we'll get the judges' scorecards in a minute. They're just being scrutinised right now. And while they're being scrutinised, let me quickly recap on what we've seen tonight. First fight tonight. Here's the verdict.
Monsieur Champa.
Chuck Jampa scores it.
For the first judges from Mr. Champa, 117, 111.
117, 111.
For the second judge, Mr. Marty, 118, 109.
118, 109 from Giuseppe Ferrari.
For the third judges, 120, 110.
Oh, and Alfred Assaro of France has scored 120, a shutout for Terry Norris. Overwhelming.